Oh, when the sun beats down and melts the tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, and on a blanket with my baby's where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun, under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking above. Under the boardwalk, we'll be making love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk. Oh, from the park you hear the happy sound of the carousel. You can almost taste the hot dogs and French fries they sell. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, and on a blanket with my babies where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk. Well, there's an old classic by the Drifters. Couldn't remember the lyrics well enough to sing them freehand, so I had to look them up, and that's why I had my phone in my hand. Hope you'll forgive me for that. Anyway, why am I singing that? Well, about a week ago we were still lingering around in the 50-degree mark. Had a couple of days now in the high 60s and low 70s, but today, well, today it's 87 degrees Fahrenheit here. Nice and toasty warm. And so the dessert I was going to make, I put on hold because I really don't want to use my oven today. So instead we're going to do something cool and refreshing. We're going to make ourselves a little milkshake. So what do you need? Well, you need a blender. And I'm using my little Magic Bullet. Again, not sponsored by them, but I love this little beast. It does a great job. I've already put a cup of ice cream in my container. And to that cup of ice cream, I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of milk. Now, if you prefer, you can use a milk substitute, soy milk, oat milk, almond milk. And to that, I'm going to add one of these little tubs of yogurt. Now, I'm not sure what the measurement is on this. It doesn't say, but you get the idea. It's one of those little breakfast-sized or dessert-sized tubs of yogurt. So I'm going to add that in there. And this great little shake, refreshing shake, takes all of 4 ingredients. So something you can memorize and take with you on the road in your head. There we go. Oops, I don't want that on the outside. Well, now I gotta wash my hands. Okay, hands nice and clean. And then the other thing we're going to add is 1/3 of a cup of berries. I'm using blueberries, but you can use whatever you want. Now, if you use larger berries, you may have to add a little bit more, a 1/2 cup or something, but I'm doing 1/3 of a cup. So in they go, and now we put our top on here. If you're using a regular blender, you still want to put your top on because I can't imagine the mess that would make. All right. We'll start our musical blender up and make our shake. And there we have it. It's just that easy. One little trick you can do is when you get your ice cream out, get it out of the freezer about 10 or 15 minutes before you're going to use it, unless it's blazing hot where it's going to melt quickly. And that way it softens up enough to mix nicely with the other ingredients. Now, one thing I love about this little blender here is that if I'm going to just put this in the fridge or freezer, I've got a cap that just fits right on there nicely. Voila! Or if I'm going to drink right out of the container, it has a nice rim that goes on to cover the threads. And there we go. Cheers! That's good. That is so nice and refreshing and cool. I hope you'll give this a try. It's so darn easy. 4 ingredients: ice cream, milk, yogurt, and berries. Now you can mix it up. Actually, I did today. I used strawberry yogurt and blueberries, but you could use strawberry yogurt and strawberries, or raspberry yogurt and whatever. Now if you're going to use gooseberries, you might want to add a little sugar, but otherwise this is perfect just the way it is, nice and refreshing. At the end of the video, I'll include the recipe that I was going to make for poor folks blueberry pudding. Well, it's actually poor folks berry pudding. I just happened to make it with blueberries, but you can use whatever berries you want, or even rhubarb. All right, until Tuesdays with a Pilgrim, and maybe a few fun facts in between, take care, stay safe, and God bless. Under the